Hey guys, Remember I here today again, and I'm bringing you a kind of a different video today. It's a tutorial on how to use the KSG 12, and the KSG is very unusual shotgun actually, and a lot of people have been having difficulty using it. It's because it fires a slug, so you've got to be very accurate on your shot, and so there's no spread at all. And it's first of its kind actually for shotguns in the Call of Duty series, and yeah, as you can see, it's pretty good when you get good with it. And as you see, I'm rocking the sexy diamond camo, and the attachments I find used the best are the suppressor, which is very unusual for people like suppressor on a shotgun, but yeah, I think it's really good because it helps you stay off the minimap, and because it's quite inconsistent, sometimes the hit detection can be a bit bad. The suppressor will help you kind of stay off the radar, and it will lead to you getting more kills. And this first clip you'll see is a 22 streak. Not all gun kills, I think I get about 12-13 gun kills, but yeah, I work my way up to my streaks. And yeah, so the perks that I'm using for respawn, because I play a lot of search and destroy, are hardline, toughness, which is a really essential perk. You could probably, the first perk's not too essential. You could probably have Ghost there if you fancied it, but I don't know why I didn't have it on. I'm using hardline toughness, which is very essential because, as you saw, when you get shot, your flinch can yeah, makes your gun flinch, which is kind of not a big deal on all the other shotguns, but on this, because you've got to be so accurate, it makes a big difference, because it's kind of a sniper rifle, and you've got to be very precise and accurate. So yeah, see there, for example, I probably would have died if I didn't have toughness on. And then I'm using dexterity, so I bring my gun up faster when I stop sprinting, so that just kind of couples with the fact I'm using the quick draw grip and the suppressor, which helps me kind of bring the gun up really quickly, so I can kind of quick scope enemies, which we'll see a lot in this clip. And yeah, so that's what I like to use for the KSG on respawn. Hardline or Ghost, you could probably substitute that out for Scavenger as well, maybe toughness, so you can replenish your C4s, and the suppressor and foregrip. But at the time of this clip I didn't actually have primary gunfighter unlock, which gives you the free attachments for your gun, but I would certainly recommend that. And as you see in this clip here, that's what I'm using. And just speed this up in theatre mode. I'm using quick draw grip, so the laser sight, so I can my hipfire spread is much tighter, and then the suppressor. And as you see here, I pick up a sexy collateral and give them a cheeky teabag, and I pick up 2 more. And a lot of people say you don't want to hip fire with the KSG, and I would agree, but in some instances it's like, some people say it's the worst thing you could do. It's definitely not. It's actually quite a viable option. And this guy steals my ace, which is kind of annoyed about, but yeah, it's a viable option. As you see in this clip here, most of the time, well, some of the time, if you don't put your engagement as good as you would have liked, you won't have time to aim down sight, and so the hipfire is pretty good, especially with the dot sight. And if you're close range, as you'll see in this next kill here, it doesn't, you know, as long as you're accurate, it's fine. So if you hit center mass, you should be fine. And the reason why the suppressor, a lot of people think the long barrel is good, but see, look at that range there. Suppressor is fine, and it may get you some hit markers, but you don't need the range most of the time for this gun. And so that's why I like to use it, and it, you know, keeps you off the radar and that. And this clip I don't actually have the quick draw unlocked, and you've got to play more slowly without it unlocked, because you can't aim down sight, and it's a lot more kind of, you've got to play more defensively with it because you're not as kind of maneuverable, I feel anyway. But yeah, you shouldn't get too many hit markers as well. You will never get a hit marker within about like 10 meters, I think, with the KSG with the silencer. I'm not sure, but basically most range, because you can't really decipher range when you're actually in a gunfight using the KSG. You can't be like, ooh, will this be a hit marker? You just gotta judge it for yourself, like, is this across the map? And then this clip's actually a nice ace, and yeah, a couple of kills I get after in the next round. But yeah, as you can see, it's actually a really powerful gun when you know how to use it. So the search setup I'd recommend is lightweight, toughness, and dexterity with a frag and 2 stuns and a secondary. In this clip I wasn't using because I hadn't unlocked it, and I was using the TAC 45. I got that nice gold camo with laser sight, which does nothing but just makes the gun look cool. So yeah, these are the perks and attachments I like to use, and as you can see here, even though the clips are cherry picked, it is actually quite a versatile setup that's pretty beast. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, rating, or subscribe maybe. Check out some of my other videos, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and goodbye.